afternoon, everybody. I've got a pink tile and I've inked it, and I know there's some of you out there that ask the question all the time, how do you ink it? And I have done a few in the past, but I thought it'd be a nice opportunity to just sort of go through it once more and show you exactly how I do it. So I'm going to put that to one side because that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Now, having an inked background isn't just about making the background look interesting, but if you've got a background and you think, oh, it's a bit rough, it's not smooth enough, backgrounds are brilliant. So here we go. I've got same tile what I started with. I've got something to cover around, and I'm going to use one ink pad, and I've got my brush. Everybody's different, and doesn't matter what ink you use. This depends what I've got to hand. I do like quite a few different ones, and everybody has their preference. The first thing is you don't want to, if you put your fingers on, it's fine, but you find your fingerprints when you've got ink, it'll show up in the ink. So all I'm doing, look, plenty of ink on, and I'm going to work my way around the edge. Now, because I've done this for quite a while, you see how I'm going pretty quick, and I'm not messing about. I'm going over and over, so I'm not stopping, just going to continue inking. And sometimes I think this is something that, if you're not so sure that you don't do, see, I'm going to put my four fingers on now gently, is you sort of do a bit, you think it's not working, so you stop, and let's put my little nails at there. If you actually keep going, you see how it starts to blend? I think if you stop a little bit too early, that's when you get problems. Okay, so I'm not going to go all the way in the middle because you see that's where I'm holding it. So it's not looking too bad, it's pretty good. But sometimes you get swirls and things, add a bit more ink, and then of course you can just water it. So that's how that's done. A little bit of elbow grease on it. So here you go, I've got my stencil here. I'm not going to put any more ink on here. Well, I'm going to choose a little bit of it. There we go. And then I'm going to come back in. Putting a little bit more pressure on it now, but I just want to sort of give it a little bit of something to go with there. There you go. Pretty much what I've got on the other stencil. But what you can also do, and I do this a lot, I've got some water in a spritzer. Okay, and I've got some salt. Now this, look, regular table salt. There are other supermarkets available, but that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so another thing, sometimes if you're quite new to this, you think, oh, I'll just do a bit of a spritz and that's fine. No, you've got to go for it. The tile paper will take it. See, so I've kind of really gone for it there. You see it starts to bend a bit, and I'm going to take a bit of salt whilst it's wet. Here we go, let's have a look. See, just regular salt, and sprinkle it over the top. And then the plan is that you have to leave it to dry. Don't try and speed the process up. You've got to completely leave it to dry.